Happy Monday, everyone. For those in New Zealand, it's a holiday today. So that's why I'm going to come on a little bit earlier and have a quick chat to you beautiful mums. So we'll wait till someone gets on there. So I'm not talking to myself. Let's have a look at these filters. Okay, so what's this one? What's that one come up with? Oh, we're not a marketer. Hold on, let's get that one away. I just accidentally put something on here. There you go. All right, ladies, so if any of my mums are on here, just come and say hi. I always love to hear from my mums, and also if any of my mums are on here and agree with me, then, you know, come and share the love. So obviously I've been training mums for, I don't know, specifically Busy Mum Fitness now for 6 years, been in the industry 12, and we see so many common excuses come in. And when you're a working busy mum, I'm listening while reporting, writing, awesome Natasha, hold on. So I see many common excuses come through, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through the 3 top ones, but I'm also going to give you my free training that I did last night, which is also going to go through the myths and the top secrets that are going to get you results. So if you put a yes below and you want it, I'm going to post the training for free underneath, but let's cover it. The reality is that we always think that we have no time. And no time for a busy mum can be so real. And I get that. You know, I'm a single mum. You know, I reckon I'm the busiest mum out of all of you. But the difference is that I make the time. And I know some of you might be sitting here thinking, oh, but I can't even make the time. Well, these days, social media is taking over most of the world, and I even think that many mums are spending probably more than 20, 30 minutes, an hour scrolling through social media. And if you've got time to scroll through social media in the morning, if you've got time to do the washing, if you've got 10 minutes even, you've got time to work out. And so the no time thing is an illusion. It's the story that you've actually created in your head. And I'm going to ask you another question here. Have you been complaining about your weight for more than 4 weeks? Have you been complaining about your weight for more than 8 weeks? Have you been the same weight or been gaining weight for more than a year or 2? Because I've got some really good news for you. You can actually do something about it, and you can stop complaining about it because you have got the time. And the methods that you would use is that you would do short workouts. And Kelly, do short workouts count? Of course they do. You know, in the Busy Mum programs, and I'm sure Ashley and Briley and everyone else on here will agree, 12 minutes can get your heart rate up. All right, but hold on, what about the other excuse of, oh, I feel so guilty? And mother's guilt is real. I feel mother's guilt every single day being a single working mum, and it's tough. But if I take care of my health and fitness, that is not taking, that is prioritizing you and your kids. So if you're thinking that you feel guilty for taking time out for you, that's the illusion that you've created. That's a story, because when you've got more energy, when you've got more body confidence, when you've got time to make you healthy food, do you not think your husband's going to benefit? Do you not think your children are going to benefit? Taking time out for you is essential. And that time out could be a 12-minute workout. That time out could be going to bed early. That time out could be taking yourself for a walk. Because mother's guilt is real. I'm not arguing at all that all these excuses that I've pointed out, which are generally the top 3 that I hear, because those are real, but you need to let go of them. Because as I said before, if you've been complaining about your weight for more than a week, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, a year, if you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 5 kgs overweight than what you should be, and you're unhappy, then do something about it. Because when you decide, it only takes a second to decide for your life to change. And the fact that the steps that you take after that is, number one, you surround yourself with a community and people who will help you get there. Okay, there's not too many people that can do the weight loss thing by themselves. And don't go buying Isogenics or a magic pill or shake, because you'll lose the weight in a week and you'll put it back on and you'll waste thousands of dollars. You've got to be in a community, and that's why Busy Mum has that community. So let's go to the third one that I'm speaking about here. I haven't got motivation. Well, you know, motivation for me it's not a box in the corner, all right? Motivation is habitual. You've got to create that motivation through flow. And flow is back to what habits you create, what routines and rituals, because you can create sustainable routines and rituals around your busy life. And once you create those routines and rituals, that's where you're going to find the motivation and the flow. But you've got to start. And if you don't start, then you'll be complaining about your weight for the next 4 to 8 weeks. Steph, this is my phone doesn't open up the comment, so I can't see the rest of your comment, but I will go back and answer it individually on here. Okay. So if you're sitting here saying that you're not motivated, get some help. You know, like we have our 14-day free program. We've got our 8-week VIP. Like if you've got, you know, weight to lose, then take action. You know, if you've got money to buy coffee, you've got money to lose weight. If you've, you know, and a lot of the time we feel that those excuses are real, but we have to take responsibility for them. And there's 2 ways about it. We either change the story we're telling ourselves, or we view it differently. And yes, stress can be real, anxiety can be real, but that means you're not in the place where you need to be, and you need to do something about it. It means that you're out of line, you're out of line with who you actually want to be. And that's your body responding, saying, hey, help me, I'm a busy mum, you know, I'm putting weight on, I'm living in stress, I'm living in anxiety. And that's your body saying, reach out. Because if you don't change what you're doing now, where are you going to be in 6 months' time? Where are you going to be in 2 months' time if you don't change what you're doing? You know, the question is, do you want to keep living in a world that you are not in control of? Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our free training underneath for everyone to have a listen to. And if you want to come and chat to us on the phone, then come and have a chat, a non-obligation call where we can help you even just see a clear space ahead. My aim is to touch the lives of 1 million people. I don't care if I do that through a free program. I don't care if I do that through lives, because I truly believe that we're in a place now with the world that if we're not changing us, we're not changing our children. And the children are going to be the leaders in this world. And we have to start with mindset. We have to start with mindfulness. We've got to start with what we're putting in our mouths. We've got to start with, you know, living a normal life and educating our kids. Our poor kids are going to be thinking of, you know, mummy shouldn't be on a diet. Mummy should be creating a lifestyle approach. Mummy should be happy. Mummy should be, you know, in a position where she's, you know, coming from her heart. And that's what Busy Mum Fitness is about. It's about prioritizing you, happiness, health, and everything else flows underneath that. And many mums need to be able to, you know, really prioritize what's going on to make that come true. So I'm going to go back on my, got something in my eye. I'm going to go back on my computer and have a look. Oh, and also I could actually spend 6 minutes telling myself I don't have time when really I have 6 minutes. Exactly, Briley. Exactly. I've just sat down now for half an hour. Like, in the end, everyone has times. You could actually sit there for 6 minutes and say that you don't have time. And I agree, Briley. Thank you for bringing that up. Totally. So stop telling yourself you can't. Stop telling yourself tomorrow. Stop telling yourself next week. And choose within this moment in time to take action. Because within the moment, within the second, the only second that we have right here is decision. Changing your energy, changing your emotional state. You know, if anyone follows Tony Robbins, he teaches you about changing your emotional state constantly, choosing things that are going to make you happy, choosing a different mindset towards what's going on in your life so that you can be a happier you. All right, so have a great day, everyone. Okay, and what else? Love you loads, and if there's anything that I can do or answer, then just put it below, and I'm also going to put our training below as well. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Briley. Great point.